Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pacific Road. Pacific Road was refurbished about 2 or 3 years ago in partnership with Wirral Council. So Wirral Chamber and Wirral Council came together to refurbish 20,000 square foot of space. And I know Phil's going to talk about Pacific Road a bit later. So all I'm going to say is we refurbished this building to support our businesses here in Wirral to grow, but also to attract inward investing companies, hence why we're here tonight with Modpack Systems. So I would like to now to announce our leader of Wirral Council, Councillor Phil Davis.
Okay, thank you very much, Paula, and welcome everybody. It's wonderful to be here. I just want to say a few words. First of all, I want to particularly welcome His Excellency the Ambassador, Dan Michaeli, the Romanian Ambassador to the UK. Excuse my poor pronunciation, but it is wonderful to see you here. Thank you so much for making the effort to come to Wirral. You were telling me this is your first time in Wirral, but I'm delighted, obviously, with Modpack coming here. Hopefully, it'll be the first of many visits to our area. And I just want to take a moment to say, for me, tonight is about a celebration, really, on a number of different counts. First of all, I'm so delighted that Modpack has chosen the Liverpool City Region and Wirral as your UK global headquarters. I mean, that's a fantastic accolade for us, and I'm delighted that you've got a presence here in the sheds at Pacific Road. It is a fantastic location. It doesn't seem long ago it was a pretty old and worn-out local council building, but I want to thank and congratulate Paula and her team at the Chamber for transforming this place into a really thriving and successful business centre. And it's great that Modpack have got a presence here at the shed. So well done to the Chamber for this wonderful venue and this environment. And I also want to just reflect for a few moments. I was talking to Valentin and Bogdan from Modpack about the journey they've been on, and it is a fantastic story and inspirational, really, to go from fairly kind of humble beginnings to a global company with three, I think I've got this right, 3 separate facilities in Romania and a presence now in the Czech Republic, and a global client base serving the world's largest manufacturing companies. That is a wonderful story, and clearly, just reading a little bit about your what you do, the fact that you have this fantastic one-stop shop product where you disassemble, pack, and then reassemble, and I was reading, you actually can move whole factories from one part of the globe to another. That is a massive kind of USP, and one that I know will be successful going forward. So I want to thank you for the confidence that you've shown in the City Region and Wirral to base yourselves here. Second reason why I think it's a great night for celebration is the partnership. We use the word partnership quite a lot in my world, and it's often tokenistic, but it's everything but tokenistic in Wirral. It is the partnership between the businesses, the local authority, and others is fantastic. And I think the Modpack investment is due in no small part to the wonderful partnership that we've got between our business community. And I particularly want to pick out the Chamber of Commerce, who Paula keeps on reminding me is the fastest growing chamber in the UK, and that's great news for Wirral. And also bodies like Invest Liverpool. They do a fantastic job about telling the story of the City Region and the fantastic assets that we've got in the City Region, the port, the wonderful environment that we live in here, the culture, the leisure facilities, the stunning architecture, the fantastic transport links, all of these things Paula and her team at Invest Liverpool and others go out and promote on a daily basis and deliver. And this is a tangible example tonight of that delivery and all the hard work. I want to pay tribute and thanks to all of the partners that have been involved in that effort. I'm also delighted to welcome the President of the Romanian Chamber of Commerce and Industry of the Prahova County here to support Modpack as one of your homegrown success stories, Mr. Aurelian Gogolescu, who I met just a few minutes ago. I understand that he's been in our city region for the past few days, having a series of really positive meetings with partners, other businesses, and getting a feel for the area. So you're very welcome, and I'm delighted to meet with you. And I think I was amazed to read that it was literally only in the summer of last year that Ellen Cutler from Invest Liverpool actually met with the British Romanian Chamber of Commerce to look at what the city region could offer in terms of your wish to expand into the UK. And through the hard work of all of those partners I've mentioned, I think, Valentin, you were taken on a tour of the city region, showing you what the facilities and the assets were, looking at a range of locations that you could focus on, and I'm delighted that you settled on Wirral, and I know there was a follow-up work with Mike King from Invest Liverpool to help develop the offer better, and some hands-on support. And the result is here tonight, the celebration that we are here to enjoy. I think the third and final reason why I think it is a night for celebration is I'm tempted to avoid using that phrase that Tony Blair used a few years ago when he said, "I'm not into sound bites, but the hand of history is on my shoulder." And I do feel that tonight for a whole range of reasons. As well as this great news story about Modpack, at my cabinet tomorrow morning, I'm going to announce the Wirral Growth Company, which some of you may have heard of, which is a joint venture partnership with Muse Developments, who are a national and international renowned firm of urban regeneration specialists. We're looking at £1 billion worth of investment in Wirral over the next 10 years. I mean, that is unprecedented in terms of the scale of what we want to do. 3,000 jobs over that time period. We are also shortly announcing a whole range of developments on Wirral Waters, which is our enterprise zone. We recently announced a residential development, but we've got other really landmark developments like a maritime knowledge hub and the skills factory. And then we've got other exciting initiatives like the International Golf Resort at Hoylake, etc. All of these things, I think, add up to an incredibly exciting few years ahead of us in Wirral and the city region. And our newly elected Metro Mayor, Steve Rotherham, is talking about big projects like a barrage across the River Mersey to generate low-cost electricity for businesses and residents. So these are exciting times, and it is a real pleasure for me to be involved. But it's always for me about the team that of people that delivers all of these really important developments. So, in closing, all I want to say is I really want to welcome Modpack to Wirral and to the city region. I want to thank you for your decision to choose our region as your UK base, your global base. I wish you every success in the future, and if there's any support and help that I can give and provide as leader of the council, I'm very happy to do that. So, it's great to see everybody here tonight. Best of luck with everything going forward, and can I just say to everybody else, thank you all for coming. Mr. Ambassador, particularly delighted to see you. Thank you. I know it's, I think there's a bit of snow in London, so it's great that you made it up here. And I really hope that everybody enjoys the rest of this evening. And thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you.
Thanks, Phil. And Phil's right, you know, with the Wirral Growth Company and the announcement tomorrow, I know going out to see our businesses, we are so supportive and very, very excited for Wirral, and certainly the progress that hopefully will be made over the next couple of years. So I've been in a meeting all afternoon and trying, and I know Brad has been helping me to pronounce the names, and Ambassador, I'm going to try and announce your name. Phil, I've forgotten how Phil announced it, but I would like to now introduce the Ambassador of Romania, Dan Michalaki. Nearly. Nice to meet you.
Well, thank you very much, and I'm very happy to be here with you in this evening. And I wanted to come here, even though I was yesterday in Brussels, and it was for me a quite complicated trip. Thank you for the effort that your local council is making for being an attractive zone for investors and making economy work, at least, which I think is very important. Thank you, Modpack, for inviting me to this event. Thanks my old friend from the Prahova Chamber of Commerce, which I know for some years, for insisting that I come here. It's quite an important event, and I want to deliver a more political than ambassadorial message, and it's one of the reasons for which I wanted to come here. Because, you know, when we speak about bilateral relations, we as East Europeans think that there must be investment in our countries. And we think, okay, what are the investors from the UK or from Germany or from France or ever are investing in Romania? But now it's time that also Romanians and Romanian enterprises go global, and that we can also play, not just waiting foreign investors to come to Romania, but we are able to play also on the market of the UK. And Modpack begins to play, which is a signal which has its importance, but I will give it also a very symbolical importance, that we can also be in an interconnected global economy players as Romanians on a global market. So I wanted to underline this because I'm very proud of them, that they assumed that they can also play on a market which is complicated, like in the UK, and I'm sure they will have success, and I wish them success and good luck. Underlining again that here in Wirral there is a partnership between authorities, economy, and user-friendly milieu for business, which is very, very important. Thank you again. It's my first time here in this beautiful building, but I hope. No, it's quite. I admired how it was transformed from what it was before. An old transport museum, and I assure you, it's not the last time. Thank you. Well, I can't.
Thank you, Ambassador. I'd now like to welcome Aurelian Gogulescu, who is the President of Prahova Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador, dear representatives of the local authorities in Liverpool, dear President of Modpack Group, ladies and gentlemen, it's really a pleasure and an honor indeed to be attending such a special event, which represents an achievement that does not often happen to a Romanian company. In Romania, the main concern is directed towards the attraction of foreign investments. Actually, as Mr. Ambassador told us before, Romanian investments abroad being given much lesser focus. Therefore, we believe that the Modpack System investment in the UK is a fantastic success, which we strongly appreciate, all the more because it is coming from such a well-known and appreciated Romanian company. But who is Modpack System? The company, one of the most important members of our Chamber of Commerce, having a 10-year experience in the provision of complete packaging, logistics, and relocation solutions for all industrial sectors, has greatly evolved within the past years, having achieved the remarkable performance of coming first in all local and national business rankings, as well as having received the title of U.S. Embassy's Entrepreneur of the Month in August 2015. Driven by great courage and perseverance, the company made the first step towards international recognition with the inauguration of their first facility on the European market in Prague, in the Czech Republic. The second and hopefully very successful step being this investment here in Liverpool. Therefore, I would like to thank all the partners and collaborators from UK who have supported this initiative. And here I have to mention Wirral Council, Wirral Chamber of Commerce, Invest Liverpool, and of course, British Romanian Chamber of Commerce. This investment deserves a stronger appreciation since the economic and commercial relations between Romania and the United Kingdom are particularly important and have always representing a priority, even more so in the context of Brexit. I would like to warmly congratulate our friend and colleague Valentin Mălăescu and his team of Modpack System for this wonderful achievement, and we express our hope that their initiative will lead the path to further cooperation between our two countries, as well as between the Prahova Chamber of Commerce and Industry and Wirral Chamber of Commerce. We strongly desire and aim at strengthening our bilateral ties in view of facilitating two-way exchange between the Romanian and British markets, and of course, stimulating and encouraging the establishment of more Romanian investments in the UK. And now, allow me to offer to Valentin, like a sign of appreciation of our board of directors. It is just a certificate in order to remember and to have a very special memory of this very special event. On behalf of the board of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Prahova County, for the successful entrepreneurial activity of this excellent friend of mine and of the Romanian business people. Thank you very much. Valentin, congratulations once more.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks once more.
Is my, yeah? Okay. You replace me here, or it was a joke, or, okay. Good evening, everyone. Can I start? Good evening, everyone. Before I say a few words about Modpack Systems, I would like to thank our esteemed guests for demonstrating their commitment and joining us tonight to support our UK launch event. His Excellency Mr. Mihalake, Ambassador of Romania in London, thank you very much. He catch the train. Mrs. Andrea Berechet, Romanian Consul General of Manchester, Mr. Viorel Răducanu, President of Liverpool Consular Corps and Honorary Consul of Romania, Mr. Aurelian Gogulescu, President Prahova County Chamber of Commerce, the strong Chamber of Commerce in Romania, Mr. Neil McGregor, Vice Chairman, British Chamber of Commerce of British, Mr. Councillor Phil Daves, Leader Wirral Council and the Leader of Economic Development and Culture within the LCR Combined Authority, and Mrs. Paula Basnet, CEO, Wirral Chamber of Commerce. Thank you very much for all. So the main point I would like to make tonight is to say how pleased I have been to meet so many support and helpful people over the last few months who was getting Modpack UK to this point. And for this of you, I've not already mentioned, I also extend my thanks to the team of LIP Liverpool Vision, Invest in Liverpool, Wirral Council, and the Wirral Chambers of Commerce. I am sure that working in collaboration with stakeholders across the Liverpool City region will enable Modpack UK to build a successful and sustainable business based here on the Wirral. I am very proud of the success of Modpack System as already achieved as market leaders in Eastern Europe and in Romania, and I'm confident we can extend this success into the UK market and globally. We are here in UK as a headquarters from Modpack System, and we want to expand globally the business from here. Making Wirral Modpack global headquarters is a strong signal in terms of our growth plans, and I am now pleased to introduce my colleague, Brad Hooper, as our Business Development Director, who has joined our team to make sure we will achieve our objective. Good luck. Thank you.
Thanks, Valentin. Appreciate that introduction. And thanks to Bogdan as well for coming over and joining Valentin to represent Romania and this fantastic company. Also, quickly, there's been a lot of thanks tonight, but I just want to say thank you to Heather and Charlotte from Wirral Chamber of Commerce who really helped me put this event on, and I really couldn't have done it without you both, so really did appreciate that, and shows me already the kind of support we get as being a member of the Chamber, so that's a huge help for me. At this stage in our business, I really needed it. Gosh, where do I start? For me, I live on the Wirral. I've lived here for 15 years. This is a brilliant opportunity for me. I've settled in this area after travelling the UK and the world, and I really do enjoy being able to call this my home now. So to get the opportunity to head up a business like Modpack in the UK and be given the trust of Valentin and his colleagues and the fantastic team in Romania is something special to me. So I don't take that lightly, and I really look forward to showing them that you've got the right people in place here, and if we can replicate what you've managed to achieve in Romania, we'll be absolutely gunning for it. So it's going to be a really challenging journey, but I look forward to working hard and making it a success over here. I also think it's a great opportunity for Modpack to invest in such a fantastic part of the UK. Having lived here for 15 years, I've seen this area really go from strength to strength, and the investment, Phil, that you're going to shout about tomorrow is just testament to that. And what a brilliant place to be, and what a great place for Modpack to call its home in the UK, but also internationally. Again, even in the first few weeks of Modpack's trading in this country, we've already secured our first piece of business, which is a superb credit to our organisation already, and we've done that through the global relationships we've got in place with some very big businesses in the world. And through the Chamber, we've already started talking to some fellow members about how we can help them moving forward. So I'm quite sure in the next few months we'll be able to announce some great news for our business and how we can help members of the Chamber in this area. Modpack is quite a unique business, and I don't think there are many competitors in this space. If you break down what we do, there might be people who can do some of it, but we are quite unique in our own right. So I do think we're a good company for this area to have as you know, part of that business network. So I look forward to getting to know many more people beyond the walls of this building here today as we move forward and develop our business. And I'm just going to quickly grab the clicker and show you a couple of slides of just to make sure you've probably seen a video running in the background, but I just want to make sure you know a little bit more about Modpack, and you can see from the photos the kinds of things that we get involved in. And we are a fully integrated export service business, and we can, as it says here, we can create export packing for manufacturers shipping their products out of the UK to anywhere around the world. We can move entire production lines for businesses, maybe upgrading their facilities or moving from one place to another. We're already talking to companies on the Wirral who are expanding, and they need to move their facilities locally. Whether it's nationally or locally, it doesn't matter. We can help them in that very difficult space, take on projects that they're not used to doing. It's what we do every day, and it's what we're very good at. Heavy haulage and overseas transport is another part of what we do, and we take that complete headache out of manufacturing businesses' hands and take it from door to door in the one-stop shop concept that hopefully most of you are going to get to know about our business. You've heard a little bit about us tonight. Just to underline that, really, these two gentlemen here started the business in Romania around about 11 years ago, and they really do put customer service, safety and quality at the forefront of their business, and that's why they're number one in Eastern Europe. They've been growing year on year. Some of the biggest manufacturing names that you can even think of are already in their client base. As you've heard already, market leaders in Europe, in Eastern Europe, and we're not finished yet. We're bringing that success to the UK and going to expand globally. A quick snapshot of some of the companies that we already work with globally, and we'll be adding to that very shortly, I can tell you. Enough from me tonight. My contact details are there, and you'll certainly see more of me as the weeks go by. I just want to say thanks very much. I'm probably the only one who hasn't got a glass in their hand, but cheers to everybody here for coming. Thank you for welcoming us to this region, and hope you have another good 45 minutes or so for the rest of this event. Got some great music from Ukebox, some lovely local beers and some nice wines to get stuck into now. So thank you very much for coming.